weekend in downtown Indianapolis, any person could stroll into one of the city's historic and most well-known establishments, the Columbia Club on Monument Circle, and be whisked back in time. Or was it forward in time? Therein lies the delightful tale of mystery behind the Steampunk Immersion weekend and its theatrical counterpart, a dark Victorian romance.
I've heard so much about you and your adventures.
The events were a convergence of fantasy theatrics that drew some guests from hundreds of miles and others from mere blocks away. The steampunk culture is by its own definition retro-futuristic, and the beauty of a completely invented genre is very widely way in interpretation. The Indianapolis area steampunk group is called the Circle City Aerodrome, which defines Monument Circle itself as a mystical portal in time and space. Visitors to this incarnation of the aerodrome took part in a weekend of workshops, artistry, and performance. A trip to nearby Fountain Square found participants on tours of both the secret laboratory and dwelling of a most notable character, going by the name of Dr. Mortimer Lovegrave. His artistry and contrivances can be both beautiful and alarming at the same time.
Oh, so many delicious-looking ladies and gentlemen here tonight. Give yourself a hand for being so delicious.
Now the question is, Kyle, do you trust me?
No.
Good answer.
Be kind to me, or treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine.
Entertainers from Angel Burlesque and the local theatrical production company Q Artistry enveloped the guest into an ongoing Penny Dreadful that kicked off in the middle of a wildly popular
I really want to see you and your skivvies.
and bawdy variety show that belied the Columbia Club's staid reputation. I was able to take a moment to ask Madame Belle Breeze, the proprietress of Entertainments, about the convergence of these varied artists. Madame Belle, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was this lovely symbiotic relationship that we're seeing between burlesque and the steampunk activity in the Indianapolis area. What can you tell me about that?
Well, it all comes down to corsets, really. No, truthfully, of course, steampunks dress in a pseudo-Victorian manner, and we use a lot of corsetry and embellishment in burlesque. But I think that the real connection lies in the love of the do-it-yourself aesthetic, and the word burlesque comes from an origin that means to make fun of. To burlesque is to make fun of something. And steampunks do that too. They take modern inventions, they take mass production, and they break it down into their components and rebuild something new and exciting from that. We do that in burlesque too. We take tired tropes and sexual roles, we break them down into components, and we build something new and exciting out of it. And so I think that that do-it-yourself aesthetic, that sort of disdain for convention, is common to both genres.
She was also able to shed a little light on the mysterious, ongoing drama.
My old school chum, Maribel Ruiz, and I use the term chum lightly, has come back into the scene, and she wants something from me. And she's not going to get it. I won't have it. Because her approach is not working with me, she's gone after my business partner, Gentleman Jack, who is a charming, educated man, but can't keep it in his pants, really. So he's an easy target.
If you wreck the VTR project because of that woman, that's the end of this partnership.
Well, so be it. But beware of Van.
Van?
He's not to be trusted.
Well, darling, I don't care if he's to be trusted. I just want to sleep with him.
Exactly.
Let me present myself. My name is Van C. Smith.
And then the most charming gentleman joined us on stage last night. You know, it gets lonely in my position. Sometimes you just want to have a little fun, and I think you know what I mean. This gentleman came out of nowhere, and, well, he's just charming.
What a lovely way to burn.
I propose we hit her where it really hurts.
The madam couldn't chat for long as her nemesis was conspiring against her with Belle's own employees.
One,
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell us what's behind that door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Mistress Bell, your games are great.
Let's go, girls.
I'm out of here.
Meanwhile, the wonders and curiosities of the aerodrome swept on.
We're gonna go right together.
Celeste instructed would-be dancers in steps they could use on the ballroom floor.
I have 2 left feet. But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to trying it in a ball gown.
The dirigible demonstration fascinated with its technological wizardry.
Leon.
Instructors from the Red Feather Dueling Society drew participants willing to cross blades.
1, 2.
And take up pistols, of a less lethal sort. But there was no doubt that the most vicious of battles took place in Bell's salon, where tea dueling, overseen by a real judge, resulted in the brutal takedowns of biscuit dilettantes. The club's rooms filled with guests creating their own weaponry, gadgets, and costumes. Madame Bell wasn't kidding about the corsets. While costumes were not by any means required, participants clearly delighted in the wild array of attire that the steampunk culture encourages. Tricked-out top hats and cinching corsets were everywhere to be found. The drama of the Penny Dreadful aside, the mood from the vendor area to the tea room was decidedly congenial. The event organizers proclaimed the Immersion weekend a judgment-free zone, a place where creativity could reign free.
The steampunk community is a fantastic audience because they love to have fun, and because they tend to be makers, whether it's do-it-yourself costumers or people who build and modify equipment. They know what it's like to create something you love and put it out for public display. And that carries over to being extremely appreciative of artists who perform for them.
And so it was no surprise that the drama came to a head at the Grand Masquerade Ball, where many of the weekend's 400 participants convened in all their finery.
Just think, Van, by the end of tonight we'll have all the secrets and we can rule the aerodrome together.
Why is evil so hard?
You brought me all this way to steal a secret that's not even a secret?
It was fun while it lasted, honey.
An ending that left all the visitors to the Circle City Aerodrome to dance the night away, until the portal opens once more.